You are watching Papa's very first cooking video. Today we are going to be cooking HelloFresh, and we are going to actually be making their Southwestern stuffed peppers meal. Now this meal is going to taste excellent, and you're going to see how easy it is to cook a HelloFresh meal. And the first thing I'm going to do is go over and wash my hands and get cleaned up and get my place cleaned up, and I'll be right with you to go through the whole process of cooking the Southwest stuffed peppers. Okay, now I have taken everything out of the HelloFresh box, and what I have, as you can see, two bell peppers. It came with a lime, and it came with an onion. Then it has white quinoa. It has some crushed tomatoes. There is some scallions that we're going to use. And then there is some Monterey Jack cheese, along with some Southwest special spices that are going to make it really good. And it came with 8 ounces of ground meat and some chicken stock. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the white quinoa and we're going to cook it for 20 minutes in a cup of salt water, along with this chicken stock that we're going to put in there and get that ready. So I'm going to go put this on get it ready and show you exactly how to do that. Okay, so I have now 1 cup of water. I'm going to put some salt in that, and then I'm going to put the chicken stock in there, and it should just tear like this. And then we will put that in our, I think I'll stir that real quick. Stir that up. We'll put it in our pan, and we're going to bring this to a boil. Okay, so now I have the quinoa over there simmering. So what you do before you cook it, the quinoa, what you do is you take a strainer and run water through that, and that will make any bitterness come out of the quinoa. So that's important to do that. Then you put it into the boiling water, let it boil, then bring the temperature down to a simmer and cook that about 20 minutes. So that's going on, and while that's going on, you can go ahead and turn your oven on to 400 to get it preheated and get it ready. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to again prepare the rest of our products. Okay, so I have washed everything. Now we are going to cut the onion in half. I've peeled it just a little bit back, but we're going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to take, cut off the bad end right there. And then we are going to cut just the tip right there off. And then we're going to dice it, along with also dicing our scallions. So we'll get those, and then we're going to, once we have these, we're going to put them into the pot that we're boiling our quinoa, and then we will add the ground beef and the spices. Okay, so I've got my onions diced and everything's diced up. It cuts me some wedges of the lime. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a little bit of oil and put it in a large pan. And then I'm going to, we'll just put a little bit of oil in here. Then we're going to add to that, we're going to put our onions, our scallions, and our meat in there, and we're going to let it cook for 3 to 4 minutes. We're going to brown our meat a little bit and get it ready to be used them in our bell peppers. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is you want to add a little salt and pepper to your meat so that it's flavored. So season it with salt and pepper. I also was going to add that because my wife is not here and tonight, this meal normally is for 2. And so because she's not here tonight, I'm going to add 1 or 2 jalapeno peppers to this just to give it a little more spice because I like things pretty spicy. And then once I get all that in there, I'm going to brown the meat for 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'm going to put the spices in and let them cook for about 30-40 seconds. And then if I need to season a little more salt and pepper, you can do that to your taste, what you like. And then we're going to prepare the peppers, and that'll be next. I'll come back and show you. So now what I've done is I have prepared my bell peppers. I dazzled them with olive oil, and I put a little salt and pepper on them, as well as I put them on this parchment paper, and I've got the oven ready. So I'm going to cook these for 4 to 5 minutes, and then they will be ready. And my meat is still simmering. I've added the Southwest sauce that it had, and we're getting it ready for it. And then we'll come back and we'll put the crushed peppers and the mozzarella sauce on cheese. On the finished product. Okay, so now we have let our meat simmer with the quinoa, and with the tomatoes and everything is all simmered and ready to go. And what we're going to do now, we have cooked our bell peppers for 5 minutes just to soften them. But we're going to put this meat now in the bell peppers, and we're going to cook them for 10 more minutes, and then they'll be ready. We are going to put a little Monterey Jack cheese right on top of the mixture here. So I'm going to fill these just as full as I can get them, and it just looks so delicious. And we're going to be putting Monterey Jack cheese on top of these, and just let that melt right on top in the oven while it's cooking for about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to have leftovers tonight because this meal is really made for 2 people, and HelloFresh usually makes it probably for more than 2.5, or if you don't eat a whole lot like my wife and I aren't real big eaters. You know, you might even could get 2 meals out of it. But generally we don't have enough for 2 meals. Usually we just get like a meal for us, and then a meal for one other person, maybe for lunch the next day. And that's what we generally do. But as you can see, we've got it ready now. This is hot, so I'm not going to lift it. I guess I could get a holder and let you see what it looks like. And we're just now going to slip this into the oven and let it cook for 10 minutes. Okay, so I've got that going for 10 minutes. And once it comes out, I'll show it to you, and then we'll try it. Okay, I'm back. Our 10 minutes is up. I'm going to go get our food out of the oven, and we're going to try it. Alright, here it is. Going to let you see what it looks like right out of the oven. I'm just going to go ahead and pick one of these up and put it in my plate. Here we go. And we have some lime here. You can, squeeze a little bit of lime and put it on it just the amount you like. And we'll take a little bite. I'm going to try it, just the taste here. That is so good. I'm going to cut just a little bit of the bell pepper so I can get some of the flavor from the bell pepper as well as our meat. Let me get a little of it now all together. Excellent. If you want to add any seasoning at all, pepper or salt to it, of course you can. But it's just absolutely great as it is. I want to thank HelloFresh and encourage you to try it and be watching for another one of my videos. Thank you.